Here we go. Right. So can you hear me? Can you? If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, also, I would like to know. So I'd like to know whether if you can hear me. Is this working? My microphone is actually kind of new headset, and it's meant to work, but I'd just like you to tell me that it is working. So wherever you are in the world, you are listening to and you're watching Relax Radio TV. And of course, we broadcast on the YouTube channel. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitch. And what's the other one? Yeah, LinkedIn. Yeah. So wherever you are in the world, you can listen to Relax Radio. So just let me know that you can hear me, and it's very important. Let me quickly go there. Let's see if there is anybody would like to comment whether if you can hear me. Yeah, tell me. Can you hear me, guys? And eat out and help out. Does that really interest you? Because between Monday to Wednesday, you can go out into participate in restaurants, and you can actually eat out and help out and get 50% discount, which means the restaurant owners are going to feed you, give you the food for the half price for whatever you're going to buy. So 50% is paid by the government, 50% you pay, and you get to try out the food, and basically to encourage people who are not eating out as much, yeah, or probably afraid to go out and eat out. So like to know that it will be nice that if you can just let me know first that you can actually hear me. That will make it easy for me to talk further, or otherwise I have to take out this plug and let you know whether, okay, I tell you what, in fact, because I am not sure whether if you can hear me, for that reason, I'm going to take off this headset and I will talk to you guys and tell me if you can hear me. I would like to, I'd like to know. And if you can't hear me also, then I can take out this headphones socket. Actually, you know what? I will do that. And then when somebody calls me or probably writes to me, then I can talk to you guys. This is without the headset. And I wanted to know whether if the headset was working or not. Okay, I know you can see me on 2 different cameras, but I'm talking to you. Wherever you are in the world, you can participate by, yes, I can hear you. Now you're saying you can hear me, Zakia Islam, but did you hear me when I had the headphone on? Yeah. Did you hear me when I had the headphone on? So tell me. But that will make it easy. And in fact, then I can probably keep this microphone just next to me and I can hear you properly. And you can call me on 07852473473. You can speak in Bangla. So when you said yes, Zakia, does that mean that you actually heard me when I was wearing the headphone? So tell me, yes, I could hear you, or yes, you were able to hear me with the headphones on. So that would be nice, yes. And whoever is watching right now, if you have just joined me, yeah, the best thing to do is make a note of this telephone number. You can see this 07852473473, and you can call me and you can talk to me as well. And yes, that's right. Yes, you can continue to write. You can write your messages. Oh, I mean, with or without headphones, I can hear you. Really? Okay, let me just try the headphone, and then you tell me if you can hear me, because I want you to hear me clearly, because it's raining very bad out there, and I want to know that if that works. Now, is it better? Can you hear me better than before, or what I was doing earlier that was better? Which one was better? Tell me. At least, Zakia, you are so kind enough to tell me. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about eat out to help out. Now, same as before. Yeah. Okay. Then let me just relax. Let me have it without. It's peaceful. That's more comfortable. Okay. Now, did you take the opportunity to go out and eat out during? Well, I mean, between Monday and Wednesday, did you go out? Did you go out to eat out with your family or maybe on your own? Did you take the opportunity of this opportunity of this 50% discount whenever you're going out to eat? Did you? If you did, then did you see that how messed up things are? People are just for the food. People forget about the hygiene. They forget about all the notices has been given out that you need to keep your distance, and then at the same time you're supposed to keep things clean. Was it really healthy? Yeah. Is that MD Babu? MD Babu, probably. I don't know. Your name is so all mixed up. I don't know how to pronounce this, but is that Muhammad? I don't know. MD, normally some people write Muhammad with that, and some people do it with MOHD. But anyway, today we are talking about eat out and help out. Well, I went to one of the famous, well-known chain store, and I've got some photographs, but obviously because they're not paying us at the same time, I cannot really tell the names as well, but you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a big bite that you take on big bun. Which company is that, do you think? And if you go and see that people are going crazy trying to buy food, but obviously that shop was not that crazy at that time. I went there just to check it out, because if we journalism, you got to go and check things out so that you can tell people and you can share with people, right? So that's our job. So when you go out to check things like that, and then you find out the way things have been dealt with, right, the mess they have, the how unhygiene they are, the tables are so dirty, they're not cleaning them, the bins are full, overflowing, and people are checking things everywhere. So that eat out and help out, is that doing anything good to our community at the moment? I mean, there's a possibility that you will be spreading out the virus is more, if there is a virus, right? So what do you think? You are welcome to participate, and whoever is watching right now, please do share it with your friends and family. You are watching Relax Radio on YouTube, Facebook, and all the other sources such as Twitter. Then you are on Twitch and Instagram. So wherever you are watching, thank you very much for joining us and participating in this program. Okay, right. I do have guests, and I would be asking them to come into the show. And let me just have a quick check. Let me just get the code ready so that it means I can call them in. So let me just quickly find out, if I may. And that is, okay, right, let me see. Okay, oh, okay, I've got a lot of messages from some other people. But anyways, if anybody would like to talk about food and restaurants and things like that, you're welcome to call me. And if there is anything else bothering you and maybe you would like to share with your friends and family, by all means, you can actually. And you can, if you want to tell other people that what you have been doing throughout this week, and now summer is kind of gone. The rain is killing everything at the moment, but of course we do need the rain. But do you really need this rain at this moment? I mean, with September is coming up and the children are going back to school. But do you think, is it wise to send back your children to school? And a lot of things that you get on let's say WhatsApp, which they talk about that if you send your children to the school, then the government has the power, or the school has the power to notify the authority. If there is somebody has any symptoms of COVID-19, then they will be captured and they will be taken away and into isolations and all that kind of stuff. I mean, is that all true, or is that just bogus things people are actually spreading all over the world, and by means of these messages? Okay. So why don't you just come on board and tell me if there is anything you would like to share? I mean, do you have any concerns at the moment about going back to school? Or if there is any children watching at this time, of course, you guys have access to almost any devices nowadays, right? So if you're watching this and if you are concerned about not going back to school at this time, you are welcome to call me. But of course, do take permission from your parents that you are calling on a radio show. And you can share your, if there is anything bothering you and you would like to share with anyone, by all means, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, and I can see Sadiq Rahman is, oh no, that is not Sadiq Rahman, but it's okay that the name was used, but that's fine. Now, if you'd like to talk about going back to school, yeah, going back to school, children going back to school, is it safe for them to go back now? Or do you want to wait little more, or probably what are you going to do? I mean, if you don't go, then you're going to get fined, right? So how are you going to deal with it? Are you happy that your children have to go back to school? And is it really necessary for them to go? I know it's been around 6 months. They got into a bad habit as well. So what are you going to do? Let me just quickly make note of this HG to QN to QN and 4AC for ACUU. Okay, right. You are welcome to join me if you are free, so that we can talk about your, yeah, let's do some work. Okay, now, so if you have the opportunity to go back to school, would you go back now? I mean, if there are any children are listening to this program, by all means, you're welcome to do so. After this, Bangladesh, I mean, well, of course, being in the UK, right, you should be able to speak English by now, right? So, and if there is a concern that your children are going back to school, is this the right time for them to go back, or should you wait? That is one thing. Second thing is the other one, which is expiring by the 31st anyway, by Monday, that eat out and help out deal, which means that you go and eat the meal that normally you would have paid the full price, but because of the government's intervention and helping out the businesses who are participating, that they get 50% paid by the government and 50% paid by you, just to encourage you to go back to the restaurants where you can actually do your things, right? I mean, you can eat out with your friends and family. Oh, well, I can see Uruj is with me from Sendwave, and you're looking good. So let me just join you in to this program. Of course, this is a sudden program that I'm doing today, but let me add you on. And let me just, would you like to, Uruj, would you kindly turn around your mobile phone? So that way we get the full screen for you.
Can you see me now?
Let me just get rid of so I'll get rid of this one for a second. Okay, you need to turn it, you need to turn it round.
Turn it around.
But make sure unlock it first. Unlock your rotation.
Unlock.
Because your phone is on lock. The rotation is locked.
Yes. Yes. So
there we go. Now it's much better. There we go. Get to see the full screen. Okay. For whoever is watching and whoever is currently watching Relax Radio, or whoever is going to watch this Relax Radio later on, for you guys, this is Uruj, and Uruj happens to be the how can I say? You are the manager, not just the development manager, business development manager for Sendwave.
Actually, yeah, to put it more accurately, I'm here to take care of all of the Bangladeshi community in the UK. And I'm here to basically take care of them because I'm the growth manager for UK for Sendwave.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Well, you might say that, why am I saying good? All of that. It's because there are people who are watching us from USA. There are people who are watching us from Bangladesh, which is morning, and USA is afternoon, and we are evening, almost night, or in fact, yeah, early night or late night, shall we say? I don't know, because late night sometimes becomes early morning. Well, this is Ameen Raja, and we will be talking about something very interesting today, and that is why, if the marriage is actually, uh, let me just quickly get that. If marriage is made in heaven, then why there is so much disharmony on earth? You're welcome to come with your, let's say, opinion, and you can tell us, well, are you happy where you are? Let's talk just after the break. आओ सब मिले काजटा ছেড়ে রিল্যাক্স রেডিও শুনি। Welcome back to Relax Radio. You are watching Relax Radio TV from wherever you are in the world. You can participate into our program by calling us Be Brave. We always say be brave, মানে সাহসী হন. Don't be a kapurush, means in English is called coward. Whoever calls us on in the show, well, you are not. But if you don't, then you know. Anyways, today I'm not on my own. I have... we are today balanced, okay? 2 men, 2 women. And at the same time, we're going to have you on board as well. And আমরা আজকে জানতে চাচ্ছি, আমরা আজকের প্রোগ্রামটা হবে একটু বাংলিশ, meaning English and Bangla দুটোই mix থাকবে. So if you happen to be, if you speak English, by all means, you can come and join us and express your feelings. You can tell us your opinions, whatever you may think. And আপনি যদি বাঙালি হয়ে থাকেন, তাহলে বাংলায় আপনি ফোন করে আমাদের সাথে কথা বলতে পারবেন। আজকের প্যানেলের মধ্যে আমি যারা যারা আছেন তাদেরকে পরিচিত করিয়ে দিচ্ছি। আমাদের usual, let me just quickly well, I'll introduce all of them, and by the good thing about this software, it tells you who's actually there. So I'm just going to take the music down. On the top right, is that right? Yeah, on the right hand side I've got Hafsa Noor.
Hello,
She likes to be known with all the names she has. I mean, I think her ancestors probably with the Arabians. They have so many names. And then we have at the bottom our usual Dr. Rubel Sajid, and then we have a new guest, and to be a presenter from next week. You will find her with her own programs, and of course she will come with many interesting topics and things that which will interest you. Okay, and that is Siddika Chaudhary. And there we are all. So let's start the show. Let's find out why. And the topic is, let me just quickly bring you the topic back again, and that is, if marriage is made in heaven, then why there is so much disharmony on earth? পৃথিবীর মানে যদি বিয়ে শাদী যদি এইগুলা আমাদের বেহেশতের মধ্যে হয়ে যায়, তাহলে দুনিয়ার মধ্যে এত ডিসহারমনি কেন? মানে এত ঝামেলা সমস্যা ঝগড়াঝাটি এগুলা কেন হয়? So do you believe in that? Do you believe that marriage has been actually prepared or done in heaven? The pairs are made in heaven. Then there are so many contradictions, and then we will find out, like, a lot of people marry, then divorce, and all these things happen. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about it all. Let's talk to the ladies.
Ladies, let's start with Siddika.
By all means, you guys are here. You're supposed to talk, and today Hafsa Noor is going to talk. We'll make sure that we give you enough tickle that you have to talk. I'll be poking. No, which way? That way. Like that.
Right. Marriage made in heaven. Well, I don't think. Well, my opinion. Marriage is not made in heaven. That's my own opinion. If it was made in heaven, আমাদের জন্য জুরি হয়তো বানায় রাখে আল্লাহ, কিন্তু কোনো না কোনো কারণে আমাদের এই বিয়েটা থাকে না, টিকে থাকে না। There must be a reason. হয়তো আল্লাহ, I don't know, it's very hard to explain. But
but you see, when you say marriage does not happen in heaven, because according to, is that something written in books somewhere that it says that marriage happens in heaven?
I didn't read it anywhere, so I don't know.
Well, let's ask us, Siddika.
I think it might be a very convenient excuse for parents who arrange a marriage, and when it doesn't work out, or if it is not a good marriage, then they say, "Oh, was made in heaven." We didn't. We are just facilitating it, but it
Are you
wasn't.
saying that it's a cover up? By if they made a mistake, if the parents actually arranged it and they made a mistake, they say,
Yeah.
oh, because it was made in heaven, so it's not actually our fault.
Yeah, it was meant to happen, and it did happen. It's not working out. What can you do?
But in our Islamic faith, we always do this kind of stuff. Like, for example, if something happens, then you say, oh, it's happened for the good. But sometimes it could be actually happens for the good.
Hello, it's Nasrin Jahan Emma. I just like to say something about what we are talking about. Do you want me to speak in Bengali?
Bangla, English, whichever you prefer.
আমি সিলেটি ডাহাত বড়ই
সিলেটি মাত্তা পারবা আপনি যেসা আপনি চাইন জেলা আরাম পাইন
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Okay, this is Ameen Raja, and this is another episode of Out and About. This is designed for the one who cannot get out for this COVID-19 virus. And there are other people who are not able to get out due to having children in the house and they cannot go anywhere, or probably they don't have transportation to go out. Well, you're not losing much, you're not missing much, and that's the program. Well, I'm just going to give you a tour. I'm currently in Romford, and that is RM18. Is that RM13 probably? And moving towards East London again. So, yeah, it's interesting that the gate. I thought I have to use the card to get out. Okay, as you can see, Range, Sainsbury's, and all that is open. Argos is open. You can click and collect if you want to buy something. Yes, you can still buy things. You can go to tool stations or Screwfix, B&Q. They're still open because they're essential, and it is all possible for me to do this because I'm actually at work, and I'm actually doing this on behalf of Property Doctor, and I'm just going to quickly give you their logo so that you get to see, and that is this. So thank you, Property Doctor, for making it happen for everybody, right? Okay, I'm going to East London. And on the way you get to see, so I'm just going to quickly take this off so you get to see where I'm driving. Okay, you're welcome to participate by writing messages if you want to. I cannot take your call, but well, beautiful, nice and sunny. Well, getting into my eyes. Let me quickly get to the comments also. Anytime you want to write something, you're welcome to do so, and I should be able to read. Bulbul Ahmed, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, কেমন আছেন আপনি? Well, time now and then, yeah, well, this is the winter season. So the problem is, this is winter, and in the winter, we always get problems like flu and cough and all that kind of stuff. The other day, I went to the mosque in Reading, and in fact, I mean, whenever we go to mosque, when you are praying behind the imam, you get if one starts to cough, everybody starts to cough normally. But nowadays, you don't get to hear. Even if somebody wants to cough, they just hold it, because even if you cough, a normal cough, everybody will look at you and will think that you are a virus. And this has become a nightmare for people, a lot of people, including me as well. See, sometimes you do get tickling sensation, which is normal. It happens all the time. But nowadays, it has become a nightmare. I'm sure you will agree with me. So পৃথিবীর যে কোনো জায়গায় থাকুন না কেন, যে কোনো প্রান্তে থাকুন কেন, আপনারা সবাই দেখছেন এখন রিল্যাক্স টিভি, and এটা হচ্ছে আরেকটা এপিসোড which is out and about. আর আমি আপনাদেরকে দেখাচ্ছি রফড থেকে যাচ্ছি ইস্ট লন্ডনে. So this is Essex going towards East London, and you will get to see everything that is on the road. So the whole thing is that you're not missing much. Jara jara, whoever is in UK, well, it's for you. And whoever is in Bangladesh or any other country, you get to see UK.
If you have to leave something good behind, what would you leave? You know, it is scary as well. It feels so bad that sometimes you see all this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. When you're dead, it's nothing. I mean, all that is a waste. Only thing you take with you is good deed, and if you leave something behind, that would be leaving good children behind who will do good. If they do good, you'll get benefit. If they don't do good, you don't get anything. You do get also paid. So isn't that something useful you should leave behind? For example, if you planted a tube well for drinking water, and as long as this tube well is working and the water is coming out and people are drinking, you'll get the sawab. You'll get the reward for it. As long as, even after your death, you will get it. That's what Allah says. Whatever is said in Quran, 80% proven to be correct. So if Allah said that if you did anything good, you will be rewarded for the good deeds, then you will be rewarded for good deeds. Now, if you had to do anything good, what would you do good? What would you leave behind that you think people or your people will be benefited by your good deeds? And what would you do? I mean, none of us know when we're going to die, but we're going to die for sure. We all come in a serial, but we don't go in a serial. We just go from the middle. Suddenly, boom, gone. Kaput. So what's all this show off? It's a waste of time. Nothing you can do. Not in your control. It doesn't take a second. Somebody is so healthy, could be a bodybuilder and the strongest man in the world. Suddenly, he can just be found out that he's got cancer, and he will die within 7 days. Even if he knew that he's going to die in 7 days, he's lucky because at least he's got 7 days to repent. What happens if you die without any notice? You have not prepared yourself in any way to really do anything good about it. What are you going to do? And let's suppose if you just found out that you're going to die I'm driving and I'm saying these things because I know I'm not afraid of death now anymore, because we know that we're going to die. But if you found out you were going to die, what is the last few things that you're going to do? That if you knew that you got only 24 hours to live, what would you do? Right. Happy New Year to you, Ranju. And that's good. This is good. They have actually blocked the view of this place. Why? Is there a particular reason for this? Don't know. Anyways, I will just going to put you on a pause, or maybe how long did I do this for? Okay, let's make it 2 more minutes, and then we'll call it a day, and we'll move on. Let's see who actually got in touch with us. Hafsa Noor was there. then Ataur Rahman, Nobel, Mamun Raza, there we go. Okay, anyway, this is another short video that I had to do. I multitasking, you call this. So I will start another one, and hopefully looking forward to getting some more new viewers. So wherever you are, stay safe, stay well, and stay tuned on Relax Radio. Thank you. Good night. Happy New Year to you all.